Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Laurie if you're new here. These tags were created using Liquitex acrylic gouache and Woody Stabilo pencils. You can go back and look at it in a video a few videos back. Anyway, a subscriber sent me something that she created because she was inspired by these tags. I was so super excited to get this because it makes me so happy when someone says, you inspired me and I played and I made this, or I tried this. That's kind of what this channel's about. This channel's not really about teaching you things because there's so much I don't know. I just know what I like. I know what I love. I know what I love to do. I know I love to create. I'll try things and sometimes something will flop and sometimes it'll look okay. And if you're inspired by that and you like to watch the process, then you're in the right place. We are kindred spirits. So Mary is a subscriber and she contacted me and said she had something she made that she wanted to send me because she was inspired to play after watching this video. So I wanted to show you these. This is what that is based on. Here's the card that she sent. There's washi tape on the back that sealed it. And of course, I'm going to save the washi tape. I'll use it in art at some point. Look at this. Isn't that just so beautiful? Thank you so much, Mary. It's beautiful. I love that you were inspired to play. You did a beautiful job. Oh, and inside the card is a little stamped image that says, now is the right time. And that is so good because when is the right time? If you wait to do something because you're waiting for the perfect moment, it's never going to happen. There's never a perfect moment. Maybe there's sometimes it is, but most times, no. Now is the time to play. Get out your art supplies, have some fun. If it flops, it flops. So what? You know what I use in a lot of my stuff is flops. Things that I don't like, I'll add it into something else. And it always turns out better when I use it in something else. I don't know. I could go on forever, guys. But anyway, I was really happy. And it just made my day. So thank you so much, Mary. And I appreciate the comments that you leave because honest to goodness, the comments help motivate me to want to make videos. Thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to get on to what I'm going to do today, which started off to be something completely different. I was going to play with these house paints that I showed you in the last video. Changed my mind. We're not going to do that. We're going to do something else. We're going to play with bunnies. I loved this page so much, and this little bunny made me so happy, and it reminds me of my pinky. So I went around, I don't even know where I put them. I made some bunnies with my pinky, and so I'm calling them pinky bunnies. So we're going to make some pinky bunnies today, and I don't know, we'll put them on some tags maybe. I've got my little tag jar that's got starter tags and some blank tags in it. Couple little ATCs I started and didn't finish that a bunny might be cute on. I also think you could take a canvas that you've already made or create a canvas. This is a little 4x4 and put a little pinky bunny on there. So I'm going to find some stuff and we're going to make some bunnies. And I've already pulled out some paint colors. I'm just going to use a darker brown. Any colors will do. Any paint, doesn't matter. These are just cheap acrylic paints. This is nutmeg brown. I've got a wicker white and a bleached sand. So I've got my little plate. It's just a paper plate that I use as a palette. And I wanted something flat that I can manipulate to my finger. And so this worked perfectly. You can see that I made a couple of pinky bunnies with that color. And like I said, I don't know what I did with them. I can't find them. I don't know where they went. So I pulled out 2 small tags and one of the larger ones. And then I saved out a bookmark and 4 of these tags. I tried to find ones that the colors would show up on so that I didn't have to push back the background too much because I really want the background to stay. And this one I thought I would do a index finger bunny. Oh, and these are out. I don't know if I'll use those, but we're going to start first with the dark bunny. I'll put this down so that you can see better. And then I'm going to put some paint out on my plate and then just kind of give me the length I need. And smush it down, pick up my finger, and then I'll dip my finger back in the paint and I'll give it a head. Then I'm going to take a pencil. I'm just going to draw in some ears. I made my bunny a little taller than I probably planned on it, but that's okay. These are funky little bunnies. Now let's paint this in. Probably gonna let it dry and put another coat because it's rather see-through. All right, I'm gonna let this dry and then we're going to go on to another color. So the next one I'm doing is Nutmeg Brown. Let's paint some ears on him. I'm not gonna bother with the drawing lines. I'm just gonna go ahead and, oh, I didn't put his head. My goodness. There, now we got a head. Okay. If you wanted to, you could make your ear flop over. I think I did that on one of these bunnies. Yeah, this bunny here. See how the ear flops over at the top? This one is bleached sand. Okay, let's let that one dry. These are cute to me already. I wonder if we should go ahead and put one on here since I've got this color out. That might be good. This looks like a weird Easter egg, kinda. He could be sitting in that. Or this way. And one big old brown here. Let's go this way. Kind of like he came out of a little hole. Okay, we're gonna go with that. They're not perfect little bunnies, y'all. Okay, well, there's one more I want to do on the tag here, and it's going to be in Wicker White. Wicker White is very thick and came out in a big glop, so I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll see. So I think I'll clean up my mess here. And probably while I'm off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and put the second layer of everything on here. I don't know what the next step is. I'm just making this up as I go along. So we'll see what happens when I come back. I'm gonna use the dark brown for this bookmark. Think I want to put this color on this tag here. I'm going to move this so I can get paint on my drop paper if I need to. Let's do a sage green. Sorry, baby. Blending in with the brown because I didn't clean my brush, and that's okay. That was kind of the goal. Okay, let's get some spa blue. Like I said, my brush has not been cleaned, so everything that's on my brush, the brown, the green, it's all here. And these two, maybe this bleached sand. I do want a cleaner brush though. Real quick before I go and let these dry, this is dry enough. I was sitting here looking at this, but I thought, oh, it might be kind of cool to put some white marks, like it's a fence or something. I don't know. I need to unpeel some of it. I've got it washi taped down the string so it doesn't get in my way, but I have to have it loose to pull the next paper off. If you've never used a China marker, this is how they work. Peel, 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 peel. Oops. There we go. Now I'll put this back. Now it stays out of my way. I've decided I'm going to put a little stenciling on these tags and this one and possibly this little ATC artboard and maybe some of the other tags. I don't know. But I want to start with this color. It is a yellow. It's called Hope. I'm going to use this stencil. It is by Balzer Designs and it's called Mini Striped Flower Circle. And I only want these little flowers here, right in there. I need to turn my paper around. I like to turn my paper around different ways when I'm working so that it gets all over the place. I'm just using a makeup sponge. I like that. Actually, I want some yellow on here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Kind of like that. Looks like the sun. Oh, you're not over there. Kind of looks like the sun coming in. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of the extra on my drop sheet, and then I'm going to switch over, and I want to put pink on those plain tags. I'm not going to clean my sponge. This is how I clean it. Get as much off as I can, and then I'm going to use the pink. Lisa Pink. And it's Ceram Coat. So was the other one. Hope was Ceram Coat also. I decided to go ahead and put some more stenciling down before I leave today. I'm going to use this one. It's by Momenta and the number is BL067. It's a hummingbird, and I want this little area in here. Hello, it's the next day. Today is April 1st, if anybody cares. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off a little bit with some pencil, I don't know. I'm going to take out the pencil for sure. I'm going to take out a white charm marker. I'm going to take out the black Stabilo All pencil. And I'm going to take out Posca pens, black and white ones, the small ones, 0.7 millimeter. We want to use our Jelly Roll pens, possibly. So I'm going to start with pencil, like I usually do, because pencil helps me think, and it also helps me see if it's going in the direction I want it to go. I've gone around everything with pencil, and I've gone around everything with the Stabilo All pencil. I'm going to use the black Posca pen. Okay, I've done them all in black, and now I'm going to go around in white. Alright, I've done them in white, and I don't like it as much on some of them, so I'm going to go back around with black and cover up the white a little bit. I do like it on this one, and I like it on this one. This little guy, He's already decided he wants a red nose, so we're going to go with that in a second. I think we're going to do some facial features now. I'm just going to use the Jelly Roll pens for that. But let's do the dark ones first. A couple little close eyeballs. He's got a red nose. We're going to go with that. And I'm just going to give him some whiskers. And we'll add little black dots into the eyes in a second. He looks like he's peeking around sideways like, what? Let's go ahead and put some pink noses on first. And they're not going to be your typical noses. They're just going to be little smudges. I might cover this a little bit with China marker because I don't want it real pink. I just want it a whitish pink. There we go. I knew that we'd find a use for our China marker. All right, all the ears are done. I haven't put the dots in the eyes yet. I'm still waiting for those to dry. I want to put a little heart on all the little guys. I pulled out some scrap cardstock, and I'm gonna make a few hearts of those and see if I like them. All right, I've cut out all the hearts that I want. I've replaced all the colors that I want to replace. So let's go ahead and put these down. All right, I took a little piece of typing paper and I typed a word, and then I cut them out and I glued them on the bunnies. And it's so original. Nobody would have thought to do this, so prepare yourselves. I just put the word bunny. How original is that? I just thought it was cute. Okay, so now I want to add the little dots into the eyes. That'll bring them to life a little bit more. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, let me show you this one close up. I'm going to go around the heart with my pencil. Okay, this little dauber has Tim Holtz Distress Ink Walnut Stain on the end of it. I don't want a lot, so I cleared off a little bit on my drop paper, and then I'm just going to go around the bunny, or on top of the bunny, just a little bit, just to bring in a little color. I'm going to take my China marker and just going to scribble. I think I want the hearts outlined in black too, but I don't want to use Posca pen. I want something thinner. I've just got a regular ink pen. All right, I'm going to see if I want to use this. I was going to use these, but I've decided to save these for the next video. But this one, kind of wanted to add a bunny on here like this. Let me decide on that, and then I'll let you guys know. I have gone ahead and put some ribbons on the ends of these little tags. I did not cover the back. I like that look because it looks like somebody was actually playing and having fun. These can be removed, and you can put a backing on the back if you want to. This one, I took a little brad and I stuck it in the hole and I closed it in the back, but the brad shifted too much, so it showed some of the hole. So what I did was I took a piece of paper. It wasn't heart-shaped, it was just a piece of paper that was square or rectangle, and I just glued it on the back of the hole. And then I was able to poke the hole I wanted and stick my brad through, and now it's more secure. It doesn't move around. Then I glued the tag to the big tag. And I guess I can take these off now and added a ribbon. So I think that's really cute. That's just adorable. So there's one more that I have that I don't feel finished. This one. I want to add something up here, and I was looking for something. So I found this in my box of unfinished things, and it's a heart that I cut out with an X-Acto knife. I did a bunch of these, and I covered the back with another piece of paper. Then I didn't know what I was going to do with them after that, but what I want is this little area down here. So I thought what I would do is see if I could get this paper off first, because I don't want it that thick. Plus, I wouldn't mind keeping the paper and using it for something else if I can. So that's coming off pretty good. Okay, so now I have this scrap to play with at another time. I wanted to make a scallop down here and glue it right there. But now I'm questioning because I can't get much here. So maybe a corner flower. Let's try the corner flower. So let me give you a close-up of all the little bunnies. I think these are adorable. All right. I had a lot of fun making these. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're inspired. Take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. And I also thought about little bows in their hair. Hair? Hair bows? Hair bows. Okay, I'm killing myself today. Get rid of these. These are kind of done, you might say, but this one actually has a bunny on it. I cleaned off my brush and I just pushed a smudge there and then made little ears and put a little face. That's just a brush bunny. So we got brush bunnies and pinky bunnies. Oh, here's my little pinky bunnies. There, I put them on this drop paper. There's one there, and there's one there. He's looking away from us, and there's one there. I just think they're so cute.